Welcome to Driving the DNA Way. In this video, you'll learn to be the safest driver on the road.
Okay, young lady, ready for your driver's test?
Yes, sir. Ready to drive.
Okay, go ahead and pull out. Nice day out, huh?
Yes, sir, but I've got my eyes on the road. Don't worry.
It's not your eyes I'm worried about so much as your arm. Pull over, please.
Okay.
Since the sun is shining, it is extremely important to cover up all exposed areas of skin. Put these on, please.
So why is this so important?
Continue. While sunlight exposes your skin to UV radiation, the energy in ultraviolet rays transfers to the DNA in your skin cells, exciting the molecules. This makes the bases in your DNA bind to one another in ways they shouldn't. These ways are called thymine dimers. If you don't protect yourself from the sun, these thymine dimers can add up and eventually cause skin cancer.
So why is this important for safe driving?
You see, when you expose your skin to sunlight, you also expose your skin to UV radiation. UV radiation can excite the molecules in your DNA and cause them to bind together in ways they shouldn't. When they bind together, it causes a thymine dimer. When enough of these thymine dimers build up, you could possibly get skin cancer.
I see. So how exactly is this helping?
Well, the clothes stop sunlight from hitting your skin. However, if sunlight hits somewhere that's not covered, say your hands or your face, it could possibly cause a thymine dimer. Luckily, you've got some neat repair enzymes to help fix this. UVRAB recognizes the bulky lesion in your DNA. UVRC cuts the phosphate backbone on both sides and removes it. UVRD escorts the bulky lesion away from the site. DNA polymerase 1 and ligase then fill the gap. But they don't catch all bulky lesions, so it's better to wear this clothing.
Okay.
Now, we're coming up on another car. Do you remember what to do?
Of course. Match their speed and maintain a safe following distance. That would be 1 car length for every 10 miles per hour.
Close, but not quite right. You see, the car in front of us is producing exhaust right now. Exhaust can contain all kinds of nasty carcinogens. The soot particles in exhaust contain organic compounds which can enter your cells and damage your DNA.
So what can I do to avoid that?
Well, you see how the exhaust pipe's at the bottom of the car up there? By driving as close behind that car as possible, all the exhaust will pass underneath our car and not into it.
So, I'm kind of afraid I might forget to tailgate, though.
That's okay. You see, you have this neat enzyme called glycosylase, which will recognize the damage done to your DNA, excise the base pair, and then more enzymes will come in to repair it. However, it's best to tailgate to avoid any damage to your DNA.
All right.
Now, there's one last thing you need to remember while driving.
Oh, my hand position, right? I need my right hand at 2 o'clock and my left at 11. And that's all I need to know.
Close, but not quite right. You see, the steering wheel is one of the dirtiest areas of the car. Chemicals, fungi, bacteria, viruses, they all make their home there.
Oh, chemicals?
Well, you're not the only one who uses this car, are you?
No, I mean, I share it with my mom and dad.
And what do they do?
Well, my mom's a geneticist and my dad's a hazardous material disposal technician.
Oh, wow, I'm surprised you haven't started to glow in the dark yet. There are nasty chemicals all over this steering wheel. Take, for instance, ethidium bromide. Your mother would use it to stain DNA molecules to see them when she ran them on a gel.
Yeah, I've heard her mention that before.
The chemical is shaped something like the base pairs of DNA, so it's able to intercalate itself into the DNA chain.
And so why is that so bad?
Well, when DNA polymerase 2 comes along and tries to duplicate the DNA with the ethidium bromide in it, it causes the DNA polymerase to skip or delete a base pair when it's duplicating. This results in a frame shift mutation, which can result in a improperly formed protein.
Ooh, and that's really bad, right?
Well, yes, if that protein was involved in an important function, you could develop a disease or a cancer from not having a functional protein.
Oh, okay. So what can I do to avoid this?
Well, try not to hold the steering wheel with so much of your hands. Try to only touch it when you have to.
Okay, so I should be driving more like this?
Well, yes, that's close, but what you should really do is only touch it with one finger at a time, and only touch it when you have to.
Okay, so like this.
You got it.
Great. Thank you.
Whoa.
Our new driver is coming up to a hazard in the road, a puddle. Let's see how she deals with it.
Oh God, what's this? Ah!
Well done. However, she accidentally soaked a nearby pedestrian.
Oh man, that's a lot of mud. Gotta wash it off.
No, it's got ethidium bromide on it.
That concludes driving the DNA way. Let's review. Driving without heavy clothing on exposes your skin to ultraviolet radiation. This can lead to skin cancer. DNA photolysis can fix the resulting thymine dimers, but covering up is the best strategy to keep yourself safe. Exposing your cells to carcinogens and exhaust can cause DNA damage. This can be fixed by base excision repair. However, this system is not foolproof, so the best method to avoid contact with the exhaust of the car in front of you is to tailgate. Exposing yourself to ethidium bromide could cause intercalation of your DNA, leading to frame shift mutations. To avoid this, it is best to only contact the steering wheel when necessary. Only use your fingertips.
Thank you for making me a safe driver.
Yeah?
Turn it off.
Why?